morning. Welcome to Banter with RichiebB Live.
Somewhere beyond the beaten path, beyond the whispers in the woods and the stories around the fire, lurks one of the greatest mysteries of our time, Bigfoot. For decades, legends have echoed through the forests, footprints left behind, sightings that defy logic, and questions that demand answers. But this isn't just folklore. This is a call to investigate, to explore, and to uncover the truth. Banter with RichiebB isn't just another show. It's a community, a movement, a hub for genuine research, real conversations, and boots-on-the-ground discovery. Every episode dives deep into evidence, expert interviews, field investigations, and the drive to seek what others say is impossible. If you believe in asking questions, if you're ready to get your boots dirty, and if you think the unknown deserves more than just a passing glance, then follow Banter with RichiebB. Stay informed, stay sharp, and maybe, just maybe, be the one who finds the truth hiding in the trees.
I love you, baby Jack. I want you guys to keep climbing. I love you, Mama. Bojo's gonna get us out of here because that's what he does.
That's right. Nice meeting you all. Thank you for being on air. And yes, we are home of the phone. Let's go.
Good morning. Welcome to Banter with RichiebB Live.
Near these huts,
Yep.
there is something going on here.
Behind us after. The trees were fucking moving everywhere. Yeah, bro. Goosebumps.
Maddox, you were with me. We looked this way. It was not like this.
Welcome to Banter with RichiebB. Yo, what's up, everybody? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's back. Yeah, we've seen it for a while. Oh, I'm live. Look at that. Say hi, Wojo.
Hi, Wojo.
Yo, man, I always hate that switch over. It takes so damn long. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Banter with RichiebB Live. Sit back, relax, grab your whatever you like. Maybe a Budweiser, spritzers. Play some rock, paper, scissors. Whatever you wants to do. We're going to chill. I put a big fat like here. I have not been feeling great. My little guy, now I got it. So I can. We might just do an hour. I don't know. A couple little things I want to pull up as far as evidence goes. And see, there it is, right? And we'll play it by ear, as they used to say. Some of us older folk understand what that is, right? And I'm older now. Not double nickels. I think double nickels is like beyond older, I guess, is what I'll be. That's what I'm going to tell myself. So he says I'm breaking up. Am I breaking up, Wojo? Breaking up?
Nope. You're looking good, pal. And I'm double nickels, by the way. And hey, happy birthday! Boom! Welcome. How we all doing today?
How's my reception, everybody? Am I breaking up? Because Henry lives at the top of a side left of a mountain. No fun drinks tonight. On best friend watch. Okay. I don't know what that is. Oh, let me see.
No fun.
Hang on. I don't know. I know. It looks like we had someone pop in already backstage. The guest to say happy birthday. Birthday show, Wojo.
Yeah. Happy birthday, brother.
Oh yeah,
Extended birthday.
that was half-assed and delayed. So what I want to do tonight, we had a video going around. This is what I want to do for my birthday. I get to pick what I want. When it's your birthday, I shouldn't be pick. What do you say? Picking on the mountain? No, I'm not picking on the mountain. I love that area. You know that. We already talked about that. Let me just double check, make sure all my connections, my direct Ethernet cable, it goes right from my tower directly to the back of my computer. So it shouldn't be doing it. I'm not impressed with Restream. Let's just say it that way. How's that? Because I think we have problems with Restream.
Right.
So, happening. I don't know, because I'm directly connected with Ethernet. I got the 6-cat. I got the high speed this, the high speed that. You know what I mean? Stand it. Nobody's like, once in a while I'll hear somebody like we're out in the woods doing our lives. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you're breaking up, or you're grainy, and I'm like, I should not be grainy. I mean, that thing is like it's like driving a car with a gas pump connected to it. How's that for a car? See,
I know
that.
That sounds like a Mustang.
It does. I can't see Sam again. We're doing that Sam thing. I can't see her in Restream.
Yeah, I haven't noticed her on here.
Switch over to your super top secret name, Sam, because I'm going to need some producer work out of you today. You got a new shirt?
richieb, yep. I love
That's right, Jim. Back to you, Bob. It's a cool design.
But I love
a design. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you, Denny hit it, man.
Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah.
Are you still talking? It's happening again. What is happening again? What is happening? What are you saying? Oh, there it is. Sam's Para Bigfoot.
You sound fine, Rich.
Why do they say it? I know. Why do they say it's happening again and not explain again it is?
I don't know.
Because if Henry said it's happening again, then I'd be okay. But Andy just blurts out, it's happening again. Like, what does that mean, dude?
Are we like mind readers? Like, is the world coming to an end?
What's happening again, Andy? Is there an entity removing your shorts? Is that what's happening, Andy? The visual being dragged around his house? Yeah. He's being dragged around.
Andy's taking
on his house. No. I got him on his back, sliding on like a hardwood floor with his pants getting pulled off by some ghost. And again! Like, what does that mean?
Like a turtle.
This is crazy, man. Let's first one here in here tonight. Hello, D Hoot.
Hello, D Hoot. Great to see you.
She was very pleasant. And Henry jumps. I love when Henry jumps right in and always says hi. He doesn't say hi to the hosts and the guests or the host. He always says hi to the his fellow.
Hi.
His people. His people are out there, right?
Henry. Hi.
And Mary's here.
Hi, Mary.
Yeah, Stacy Dickinson's here. Why do I say Dickinson all the time? I think I have a friend named Dickinson. That's a completely different spelling.
Are you thinking of Andy
Dickerson? I'm thinking of Big Andy Dickinson. Ronald's here.
Rockin' Ronnie.
Now Mary says Tanse here to Elder. Do you see Elder in here? I don't see her in here.
I didn't see her. Looking through the chat.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't see her.
I don't know.
Right? Oh, look at this. CP's here. First one to say actually. Oh, no, that's not true. D Hoot said happy birthday. Second one to say happy birthday.
CP, what's
CP? What's happening? I like when Ronald's being nice to people. He's like, I hope everyone is well. That sounds nothing like Ronald.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it's not.
Ronnie, how old are you
Thanks
now?
for the helmet call.
Right? The helmet call was spot
70.
on. Yeah, see, Tanse, see? Elder, right? See that? I don't see her in here.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm telling you, I think it's Restream. And I think that my boy Kurt W is here. Oh, there we go again. I'm going to cough. No fun drinks tonight. Coffee only on Best Friend Watch.
Hey, Kurt. How's it going, brother?
Ronnie says, it says I freeze every now and again, they're saying. Yeah, that's weird. Wojo, buddy, how you doing, brother? And you was Richie, but I heard you good now. Okay. You were, but good now. Yeah. Ted, what does that say? What is this name here?
Tedifer.
Ted Differ Clever. Tedifer.
Clever.
Oh, what's up, man? Yeah, that's a lot going on right there. What's up, man? Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, where you from?
I
never heard that name.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah, I don't know.
Tedifer.
Maybe it's a secret
Beautiful
spy.
name.
Oh, it's happening again. That's the part where Andy. I switched accounts. Yeah, we know that. D-Hoot. They went BOTG today. Hey, Ron. Hey, Denny. There's Denny. Denny's like, that's the shirt.
Boom.
Don't forget to hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button wherever you're at. Andy says I'm cutting in and out. I don't know. Is it sound or video? Because if it was sound, I could check my speaker up a little. No big deal. Yeah, I shouldn't be breaking up at all, though. Yeah, you're cutting in and out. Yeah, see? Damien says he's looking good. They must have top-notch internet over there in Scotland. Right? Read the chat. He goes, read the chat. That's what he's telling me to do. I'm the host. Like, I got nothing going on.
And here's a guy.
I got nothing. I can't, dude. I can't. Here, you know what? Here, well, let's do this for my birthday.
What just happened? It's a sound, Andy. Well, you got to say sound so Richie will know.
No, I left. It's your show now. I'm going to sit back and watch. Goodbye.
Why is it my show? What did I do? You must have a delay or something. I don't know.
Hang on. I got your new. Hang on.
Hey, Wojo.
Hey.
I came on to say happy birthday to Richie, but he disappeared.
Oh, Richie's like that. Richie's floating.
Yeah. Because I have nothing. Guess what everybody's writing. I have to decode what Andy's saying to me. It's happening again. Oh, he must be referring to my audio. Up and away.
I haven't had any issue with it. I can hear you fine.
Dude, you know, it's funny because it's weird. It's different on the inside, I guess, compared to the outside, I guess. I don't know. And then he says, read chat. That's what he says. Mean to me. Oh, boy.
He's telling
G.
you need to read more. Hi.
I know.
Happy birthday.
Wow. CP says the video is cutting in and out because you are 5.5 decades old. Ouch.
Oh, snap.
Not wrong. Thank you, Gene, for being here. Thank you so much. Yes, D-Hoot says Elder is cloaked. That's funny.
I know that.
Yeah, does anybody see it now? So strange. Richie and Wojo always first hello before anyone. That's true. No, I never see that, Henry. We're always the last one. The sound is off from the video, like in one of those Oriental monster films. Oh, remember the old Bruce Lee ones? They go, "You kill my master, you must die." Remember that? Yeah.
Yep.
Remember that? That's pretty good stuff. Yeah, that's it. That one. Yeah. Let me make sure all my sound. Let me make sure all my sound is connected.
I'm sorry. You get it right.
I don't want to keep getting yelled at. I want a computer. Ron, does it make a difference if I plug it into the front of the computer? If it's in maybe tell that man to get back here. No, I was getting yelled at. My feelings were hurt. Hey, Sam, can you drive? I got to try to figure out. Upload a video right now, Sam. I want to see if you can get it for everybody. Gene, what are you up to? Anything good going on Saturday night up there in Maine?
I just got out of work a little while ago, and that's about it.
Really?
Yeah. I decided to I needed some excitement, so I decided to come on and wish you a happy birthday and hang out with you.
Where's that?
Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Yeah, Stan and Sydney.
Yeah.
Too.
Stan's out in the garage, and if you want, I can go grab Sid. I can drag her out in here.
You think she's gonna come here with us? I can't see. anybody special. See anything different on the Facebook? I was just looking to see if we, all right, let me see. So check it out. So we're gonna be a little laid back tonight. We're gonna have a little bit of fun tonight. We're not gonna go crazy. Well, we'll probably go crazy, but that's a different story. But let me see. This is the one right here. So I'm gonna send this to. Hang on, Sam. Are you there still? Why doesn't Sam come in the studio? Is she not? She doesn't have her face on. Is that what's happening? Sam. Hello, Sam. Anybody see my producer? I know my executive producer's MIA. I think she's over on the East Coast again. So that means we'll hear less of her.
Hi, Michelle Wilfong.
Was that out loud? Michelle's here. All right, hang on. You ready? Let's do some Bigfoot stuff. Will there be cake? I thought at one point there would have been, but probably not. We'll see. Let me go. Yeah.
They didn't
probably get cake. It'll probably get blasted off my head. All right, so I'm gonna Sam and banter with RichiebB, right? No, I have the electrical man here going over some stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, 6:15 electrical call. That makes sense. I'll be coming in when he leaves. Okay, so I'm gonna go while you still have electricity. I'm gonna put this video in Banter with RichiebB. I'm going to put it in videos, which is folder 35. And put it in here. Can I name it? Let's see. What can I name it? Nope. Let me see. Wait a minute. It might be here. Video modified. No, that's May 9th. Hang on a minute. Everybody bear with me. Yeah, there's RichiebB as Kramer. Right? Audio videos. Boots on the ground videos. I'm going to put it right in the bottom, just in videos. How's that? I'm going to save it there. It's in 35 in the open folder section. Let me know if you have. Bobby Lee usually does that, but I couldn't drive. And Bobby Lee's not here at the moment. So, Wojo, do you have anything you want to send in to go over? Wojo? I mean, you're on your phone. I know that, but I can throw you backstage if you want to find something and put it on.
Yeah, I can click off and just like I'll come off and
what about
stuff and come back on.
What about the rock throw that Gene was at? Let's see if we can get that in there.
The what the hell moment?
Oh, that was like
that's Jet.
Crazy. All right, Rick,
hi, Donna.
Work on that and I'll come back on.
Okay.
Gene,
I'm working on it.
Take over.
Yes. Oh yeah, okay.
So if I go into videos, it's in there. It's saying the other one's uploaded, but I can't see it. Yeah, so I don't understand what's happening. Let's see. I should see if Bobby Lee's available too. Let me know if you can see it, Sam. So if you guys are on a live, yeah, it was a pretty cool catch. Let's start out with the rock throw, right? So we go into the woods. We have a great investigation up in New Hampshire, right? So for clarity, you wanting this in yeah, or even if it's changed to where I can see it in the Google Drive, then I can pull it up myself. But if you can put it in Restream, then by all means, if you can. There's two of them in there. One has Andy's big mug on it. I wanted the slow-mo version of the rock throw. And then maybe we'll get to the natural one where I at the little pond and the rock just got thrown. But with Andy, you can actually see a reflection on the top of the water. So you know it's entering the water. I thought that was a cool little thing to discuss. I'd like to know what's up with the UFO caught on camera. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. We'll talk about that a little bit. I think that's a good one to bring up, Ronald. Thank you. Thank you very much. So if you're on the live up in New Hampshire, Gene was there with us live, and we went to the woods and we were looking for activity on Charm and Fair Farm, and we had activity the year prior, and then this year we wanted, we had a pretty good group of researchers, so pretty awesome, I should say. I don't have. So we go out in the woods and we find these structures and things like that, right? And we find bones like we do back home. They're shattered, marrow's gone, and this particular one had, yep. And that's what I'm going to bring that up in a minute. Yeah. Andrew messaged me. Hang on. Oh. Your contact info where all your shows are. We can people reach out. Oh, okay, sorry. I'm going to be sending you on. Oh, good. So I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let's see. Hang on one second. So I was on a podcast last night, but we'll in a bit. So we're out in the woods. We find this bone. It's still connected with cartilage, right? And the marrow's broken out of it. And Tinsley and everybody's there, and we find these other places that look like these little hideouts and stuff like that. Chipotle. I have Chipotle. Oh, this guy. Fun stuff around me. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Wojo sent it to. Why'd you send it there? What do you want me to do with that? Let me send it there. Wojo sent me the video, but he's such a caveman at this stuff. I'll tell you about the podcast I was on last night, but I'm jumping around a little bit. So we're in the woods. We find that bone. We start finding what is going on? Wojo's calling me. Yes,
Answer
Steven,
him.
you're live on the air, Steven. How can I help you?
Oh, I hit it by accident. Shit.
You hit it by accident? You're such a caveman.
All right, sorry.
I'm like, why is he calling me? I'm like, is he lost? So, and then we find the skull, Gene, if you want to pull the skull back up and you could show them the skull again. And tell them what's significant about that skull.
What's significant is it's a deer skull, but the whole front part of it has been crushed. I mean, it is just totally caved in. The right side is still intact to a point. There's no bottom jaw, though. But this side on the left-hand side is also crushed in. All the teeth are still intact that, from where the top part of the jaw, but the whole front end it's almost like it was punched in. It's just insane.
Right.
It was an incredible find.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So some of the discussion that we were having as researchers was like Ronald brings up a lot about tools and stuff. Were they using a rock to kind of bash the head in? Did they swing it around and smash it off something? But either way, it's not normal, right?
No.
It's not just a normal natural type death. And there's predators out there, sure. But then when you start finding ones that are missing sections of their heads and stuff, that's a little bit different. That's when it gets a little weird.
Yeah,
right?
I could understand maybe the bottom jaw, an animal rip it off or something, but to have the skull crushed was, to me, just one of those things of, what can possibly do that?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why Steve is sending me stuff in. He's sending me stuff through Messenger on our personal messages. So he thinks that this is where all the pictures and videos are supposed to go. A little sweet. Oh, okay. Let's see. Damien says there's asking very cool questions about the rap. I apparently used to rap Jesus. Oh, the crucifixion one. Yeah, that was a pretty good conversation. Thank you. The Shroud of Turin. Yes, Turin. No, so all right, real quick, so I get this out of the way because they're gonna veer off on us if we don't, Gene. I was on a show called Cryptid Warfare podcast. It's a recorded one. It's 11 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Central time. So I was on at 11 o'clock. I didn't get off that till 1:30 this morning, and it was nice because the dude was really chill and it just let my passion out and spread the word about research and how I feel research should be done. Let them know that tell the world that there's a movement. We're researching in a kind way, but shitting all over each other anymore. That stuff is done. You know what I mean? So we have a whole movement coming. So that was it. We had a great talk, but he did just sent me a nice message saying that, what's up, Sparky Kid? nice message saying that he wanted to send all my info out to all these fellow podcasters to get on their shows and things like that, because it was such a fun interview where we were vibing for sure, you know. So says, did the deer owe anybody money? Hey, mind your business. Yeah, I don't see a person doing that either, dude. Yeah, it was very odd. It was very odd. So then we're leaving the woods. Goes back. Hang on. I'll yell at him in a minute. But then down the road, and there's this pretty little pond. People that were live. There was like 700, I think, that day. And all of a sudden, this big splash hits the water, man. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I remember I was on the Sparky about, hey, can you rewind the live, which he always does, and he's really good at it. And sure enough, there it was. Watch it in slow-mo, the one that Andy had. Andy had his back to the pond. He was taking pretty pictures to send off to all his day. So when he did that, he was recording. To see him slowly turning around, but you can actually see the reflection of whatever is entering the water. We assume a rock by the sounds of it. On the water, it's this white little clear line, and then it enters and it splashes. And I went over that video over and over and over, trying to get that part. And then there's a little cool piece to it that I want to get everybody's actually get it in here. That'd be great. The skull. Well, that was the discussion, Damien, that the skull looked like it was smashed, particularly with a rock. We would assume, and stuff like that, right, Woj?
Yeah, they say that they use the rock like to get at their brains, because it's got a lot of protein. That's some people talk about that. Thanks, Ron. Go back to the rock, Rich. Look, like you said, look at back and forth. I think it was like a big, huge flat rock that the point lands in the water and then it flips down. That gave that extra flop, What do you think, Gene? Like, it's like a flat rock when it lands, but it hits directly and then comes forward after.
Yeah, I know it's a rock. I just don't know exactly. I mean, because I had turned back because where we had been taking pictures and stuff there, and I saw something hit, but I couldn't quite make out exactly what it was, and it hit, and then you got boom, the splashback of it, and that's when I screamed out, "What the hell!"
I saw the initial hit happened just so quick, though.
Yeah, it was so quick. It was almost like if you blink, you miss it type thing. But I've gone over the video, the one that Andy had too, and I cannot figure out where it came from or even get it when it's like coming down closer. It's like it just hits and then bam, you've got the splashback. So it's kind of driving me nuts.
I find the cool thing is that where Richie and Mike Tinsley were, those in that part of those woods, that was dark.
Yeah.
If I remember, Rich, those compressions heading towards the water, and also too, Gene, remember, remember we heard that from a distance, like really loud and clear.
Yeah, when we were done, we heard that, and it wasn't just us. I believe Martin heard it too.
Yeah.
And stuff. He was up there with us. And yeah, it was just this really loud one that came off to the side towards our left there. And yeah, it was insane. Just left a lot of questions.
Yeah, it was pretty exhilarating for, all this. And it was such a fun investigation. I mean, to follow the trail, finding the bones, following the trail of the tree structures and all sorts of tree structures, and and everyone working as a team. It was fantastic.
Yeah,
it
was a great crew, wasn't it?
Dude, I mean, it was great to see a daughter.
We had such a great.
I mean, that was such an ultimate team effort. Her doing those whoops, like she really stirred up those owl mimics going on.
Well, yeah, and I mean, we were discussing that the other day because she thought it was, because when she was doing them there, you were like, "Hey, Sid, do this," and you were telling her, kind of do it this way, and then put the long. So you were kind of like showing her how she needed to do it, and she was doing it, and yeah, the owl was going nuts, back and forth with her, and she had fun with that.
Well, that's why Richie was like, well, go
That
a
was
little
so much fun.
like a higher frequency towards the end, when she goes whoop, 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 like just go higher and higher, and we were just getting like immediate responses, which was like a nice.
And then we got that scream at the end of it where the donkey went nuts.
Well, that was Richie's
Oh my God,
different call. It was just fantastic.
Yeah, because Richie ended up taking over, and then that scream happened, and the donkey went ballistic.
Yep. Oh, and there's Richie's dancer right there. What's up?
What am I doing?
It's Richie's birthday podcast. It's Darren. Happy birthday, Richie.
What up, Darren? Thank you, brother. Good to see you.
I'm gonna go grab Sid.
You just got home from work.
Grab Sid.
Hey, you got to come down and wish
Honey, I'm
Richie a
home.
happy birthday. Yes, come on. They want to see you. Come on. They want to see you really bad. Come on.
Videos and restream. Hopefully that works. D Hood, I was sad I missed it. Was painting
Henry,
today.
poor donkey. 2 years in a row that donkey's been harassed.
Hi.
Andy's, you can't tell.
Sydney,
what's up, girl?
Hey!
You know I can't hear them, right?
How you doing?
I'm saying, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Give Wojo a whoop.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Still can't hear them.
Give Wojo a whoop.
Get the hands. Get the hands. Get the hands.
Yeah, you got to do the hands. They want the hands. They want you to show everybody how you do it. Yeah.
Do the
Come on.
hands.
I turned and looked at it and said, "What is she trying to do? Fly?"
Here we go.
There it goes. There it goes. She's mad that you made her do it.
You got to clap.
on her experience, Gene, ask her like, how does she feel like after that night investigation? Like when you guys are going home, like
How did you feel after that night investigation there and we were headed home?
It was fun.
She said it was fun.
Yeah. But yeah, there's like so much like different calls, different whooping going on, and it's great research how she made the calls, and then Richie did that like totally different his call, and then all of a sudden, Rah! And then
yeah, that scream was intense.
That scream was wild, man.
It was.
Video storage. It's the commercial stuff is okay.
And Richie did
right. It was wild. What I was like, what was that? Let me see. I don't see. Let me move this around. Oh, there they are. Yep, I got them, Sam.
Okay, you can wave bye-bye if you want.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
She's camera shy.
No.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you, Sid.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so we got Andy's. All right, let me try mine now. We got Andy's. We're gonna try all the different ways of doing this. My drive. I got some videos up. Videos 35. Yep. Yeah, see, they don't. Oh, June 28th. There it is.
Yeah, Sparky. Sparky says I will also say odd shadow movement in multiple spots after the splash. Totally agree.
Yes, we went over that. Yep.
Yeah.
Sam, I
okay,
what the? No, my bad. I just letting you know I sent another video.
Yeah, I mean, Sparky, you were right on top of everything. Thank you for doing your breakdown, slowing down the speed and everything, and Andy too. I mean, like 2 great videos. I don't know what else to say. I mean, that there was no reason for it. I took a picture. All right, so Gene wanted to take a picture with that pond. I took the picture. We started walking towards Richie because Richie was off to my left, and so me, Andy, Martin, and Gene were just coming towards Richie, and Richie was still facing us in the pond. And then as I turned around to say something to Andy, because I saw him turn around. And then that's when the splash, that's when I just caught it. I'm like, dude, what the hell is that? And it just, I don't know. I mean, there's no reason for someone to be out there in that part of the woods to throw a rock.
Well, not only that, I mean, to throw that rock as high and as far as it went, because if you watch when it comes back, that thing had the projection of it wasn't like that. It had to make that, it had to come from the above to where it made that type of splash, where it's like a bloop and then a big splash, where if you throw it in an angle, which I would think it would be more of someone with lesser strength, because of the distance that we think it nearest cover, what was up the embankment. It wasn't right at the water. It wasn't like you could hide right next to the pond and like throw a grenade like that. It was like you had to like throw that. And not only that, it was almost in the middle of that pond. So it had to travel quite far. You know what I mean?
Sparky, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Sparky says, Wojo, dock thing up to the left. Okay, so yeah, the on the left, the big shadow areas in the back left, and in the mid from those two where the leaf moved on its own, just odd after the splash. Yeah, I just think that it was like one of these hook throws and then just quickly like get down, and I just find that fascinating.
Yep.
A lot of oddities go.
Well, I'm going to see if I can move it forth, because there was that one thing that Jess pointed that looked like it kind of went like back and forth. You see this little flicker of like a whitish color go, and it could just be white just because of the the camera, but it was, and I went back and forth. It was there, then it wasn't. Is it possible that's where it was? It was where I called it the grassy knoll, but it was off. Okay, 22 seconds. Maybe it was good now. Okay, Sam, you're amazing. Thank you, the most amazing producer in the whole wide world.
Sam's the best.
Sam's the best. It's the best. I don't see it in there, but let me see. Oh, there's recordings in here. Why are there recordings in here? Oh, Charm and Fair Farmers in there on Restream. Oh yeah, all right. Well, we don't need that in there. We'll just take that out. I come over here though, and it only got 4 out of 5 for some reason, and I don't know why. The light glitched out several times in the video. If you go frame by frame, Richie. Right, but if you see where this thing's located, I'm talking about, do you want the pictures in Google Drive? Yeah, I guess, we could do that. I mean, Wojo put him in. So we might as well appease Wojo, after all, it's his birthday.
Yay, I'm 55. I'm 4 years old.
Double nickels.
Wojo.
I'm 4 years old. Go, Wojo. He's like, I'm this many. All right, so let's go with this. And then if I delete, it says I have spots for 5 videos, but I don't see my video in here. So hang on a minute. That's them. Let me see if it's somewhere else in here. Local video. Play a video directly from your computer. No, thanks. Nope, nothing like that. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. All right. So here we go. Let's go into the Andy thing. You see that behind? Okay. Everybody see the splash?
Yep.
Ready? Right there. The projectile is it? See the reflection? And then the splash. Look right where the splash is, everybody. Look at right there. You see the reflection? Does everybody see that?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can hold it. Right there. Does everybody see it? Thank you, Elder. Good to see you. Thank you.
That's it.
Does everybody see that little? Does everybody see that little white rock where the rock?
Yep.
Everybody see that? Now watch when you press play. Boom. See it right there. There it is again. Everybody see it? So the importance of that is that's the reflection of something entering the water, right? Oh, excuse me. And then you press play. And right there, watch this. Now, I see I can't point while I'm in here. there's a bush off to the right of the rock, right? Can you see the bush off to the right of the rock in the middle by itself?
Yep.
Up on the hill a little bit, a small bush. On the right side of that, there's some kind of anomaly that pops up and goes down. Let me see. Let me see if I can get it. Right there. See it moving up there?
Yep.
You can see it right there. You see it sticking out of the bush?
Yep.
Gene, can you see that?
I'm looking. Yeah, I can.
Watch, it's not there, that's there. Not there. Not there. It's up and down. You see it?
Yeah.
Is everybody seeing that? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That is.
There's nothing there. There's nothing there, and it pops up. And watch, as he turns, it goes down. He starts to turn, and now it goes down.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone. Yep.
Gonzo, done.
He's right there, and as he starts to turn, it goes away. It's gone.
Right by that opening. Boom.
You see that? And also, ladies, if anybody's looking to date this handsome gentleman, this is Andrew, called Big Andy, for many reasons. Give him a call. All right? There you go, Andy. You're welcome. This has been a PSA announcement.
Long walks on the beach. He loves pillow fights.
He likes
botanic.
He likes short walks on ponds in the woods. He enjoys big bags of potato chips after 2 a.m.
Oh. Yep. And he loves to skip rocks.
He's a rock skipper. It hits and skips on the rock, splashes on the left when you zoom in. I don't have the ability to zoom in, but go back and what did I say? New Hampshire Bigfoot New Hampshire Society. He was in here somewhere. Is that Kelly or is that Mike? Let's see. Yes, I said I saw New Hampshire Bigfoot. Hello, New Hampshire Bigfoot Society. Please get over to New Hampshire Bigfoot Society. Like and subscribe to their channel. Thank you. Meanwhile, back to this handsome devil. This video is so cool because it has so much going on. So here, I'll play it from the beginning. Watch the white kind of flash like a light on the reflection of the top of the water, and then watch that bush dead center from the pond, not from where Andy is. It sticks. You can see it. It sticks out. There's that black area way up back of the hill, and it almost looks like something's there now, but it belongs there. But right to the right of that, at the very edge of that bush, you're going to see this little thing kind of pop up, down. Reflection, rock, right side. Look at the bush, down. Look at that. And now it's gone. That's crazy.
Does that video continue, Rich? Yeah. Oh, okay.
This is right. You can see that movement up by that, and that's what matters. Right there, sticks up, like he wants to see his work, and then he's down.
Mm-hmm.
So watch the reflection, the rock, the pop up, like he wants to see, and then he's gone. What do you got? Distance, you're not going to see that pixelation or anything moving. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the way it is, and yeah, so it says it looks like it came from behind his ear location. Yeah, so to me, if you're looking at the ear, gotta line it up. It is a little misaligned, but you know, it actually is projected the proper way because look at the splash. Splash goes off to the left. See how splash kind of leans to the left? Right? So if you're analyzing it like that, splash goes this way a little bit. See it? It's not like straight up. But that tells me that it came from that side over here, but it had some height to where it still came down straight to the water. It had that little angle from the direction it came.
Yeah, it's like it came down like this and then it just turned over.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
wild, right?
That's a big rock, man. That's got some. That's just unbelievable.
And look how far away that bush is. There's no way a human's throwing it like that.
No.
I always try to pick it up in the air but it's hard to pick it up. See if anybody can see anything in the air when it's getting thrown.
I haven't. I've tried.
Right.
I cannot see it.
Yeah, it's wild. But
It
you can coming
is.
from that bush area. To be honest, with the reflection, you can almost make it out like it's coming from that bush area. Right there. Because you can almost
Come on in.
you almost see it as it's entering on the grass. I didn't even notice that before. Ready?
I say happy birthday.
Happy
there.
birthday. Who am I saying happy birthday?
Oh, what's up,
Oh,
Stan the
Richie B?
Man? What's up?
Happy birthday, dude.
Thank you,
You're
boy.
the man, Pakistan. What's happening?
I appreciate that. Thank you, Stan. Good to see you, bud.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay.
Hey, want to come
Not
up?
much. We're just hanging out, partying, going over some, crazy videos that we picked up in New Hampshire. You know that investigation you were supposed to be a part of, but you bailed on us? You ready? Here comes the rock. You ready? Whatever, Stan. I'm not bitter.
You're not better. Never mind.
Ready?
No, it doesn't sound it.
No, thank you for noticing. Look at it, Stan. Look at it. That's crazy. Listen to the noise it makes. Can you? That's crazy. Hang on. I'm going to try to pull up my video in a minute.
Yeah, I watched that footage, and it almost looks like it comes almost straight down, like it was chucked really high up in the air. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was thrown up. Yeah. Show him that bush, Gene, to the right. Show him that bush.
Bush to the right. If you watch, you're going to see like a little white speck pop up and then pop down. But it's like right there, and then it goes.
Oh.
It's like really fast.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
See right there?
He's watching his work.
No doubt.
Right there, and then gone. Yeah.
Yep. It's kind of like he throws it, looks at it, and goes like this. He's like, that's wild, man.
Yeah, it is.
That's wild.
Nice.
That's wild. The one that threw it, I think it's far right. With what I'm looking at, I can almost see, if you look at the grass, you'll see the projectile go through the green of the grass. And I'm, might be reaching, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm seeing. Right there. And then grass, water.
There's something there.
So right there. See the white?
Yep. Huh. I can barely see it, boy. That screen is so small.
There. No, you could, when you watch it enough back and forth, it definitely helps, you know what I mean? Because you can kind of move it around, and then you come up here. Now watch that bush. Let me see if I can time that right. Right there.
Yeah.
Boom. Right.
Yep.
And then boom. Wild, man. Wild. You can almost see some kind of a reflection through the bush. See the bush where it looks like it's white in the middle?
Yeah.
There's movement right there.
And then there's bam right there.
Yeah.
And then it's gone.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think it does. I see it coming from that area. And we're going to check out my video as well. But my video is off to, if you're looking at Andy right now, I'm off to the left of him, pointing back at the lake. What's up, Animal? How you doing, man?
What's up, Animal?
Sorry, it's my birthday. It's my birthday party, but thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no, it was. We got lucky on that.
Yeah, I think
and the footage was totally random. The guy
oh yeah,
he was just trying to check his phone out. Yeah. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
He was like, well, he's doing a video. He's doing a video for his dating site that he's on.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, he's like,
you got some action just doing the video.
This is where I
oh yeah. Oh, hang on a minute, Wojo. You know what time it is. You know what time.
Oh God. Here we go.
My name's Big Daddy Andy. I like long walks in the woods. Watch big bags of chips after 2 a.m. I don't only bring Sasquatch zingers, I enjoy them after 3 a.m. You should call me. You have a good time walking through the woods looking for bones and broken sticks. Right, Wojo?
But I did have a little moonshine, and then I do a lot of skiing just right in this little pond over here.
This is my maiden call. Blap, blap.
Oh, okay.
That's Andy's maiden call. Blap, blap.
As he's eating a chip. Blap, blap.
Okay, if I ever hear that, I'm running.
Yeah, you better run.
Is this New
Get Andy to
Hampshire?
get a hold of you. What was that, Wojo? What'd you say?
Andy's got that look. Oh, yeah.
So funny. What up, country? What up, Ohio Bigfoot? Researchers. Yo, what's up, everybody? Yep, that's the Andy's new video for his dating site, everybody. All right? If you want to see a rock get thrown in a sweet, sexy little pond, you need to come Sasquatching with Big Andy. Yeah, girl. Or guy, whatever your preference is.
Yeah. I sensing shadow.
I'm crying.
If anybody else needs any dating advice or videos made, please reach out to BanterWithRichieB. They'll make you look totally confused standing in front of a pond and a mountain too.
Yep. He loves picking apples and he loves to sing.
They look at the phone like, what the fuck is this thing? Look at, what is this? Right? Huh?
Who's this guy?
Huh?
This is the pond.
Huh?
This is where I take a bath. This is
Hang
go
on, I got
skinny dipping alone at night, looking for Sasquatch. Yeah. Big
this
daddy.
thing in my hand, it looks like a phone, sounds like a phone, acts like a phone, but I still don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, Big Daddy Andy.
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
Stop it! I can see Andy's going. Blah, blah. Oh my god!
Blah, blah.
I'll tell you guys, Andy is a
Great
gift.
reaction.
Andy is a lot of fun, man. Great dude, great heart.
look at Sparky. Look at Sparky. When you're 103 and like Bigfoot hunting, look up.
Oh, that's mean.
If I ever see this guy, I'm going to go, blah, blah. He ain't going to know what's going on, and I'm going to be cracking up.
Andy goes, I thought it was your birthday. No, Andy, this is your birthday.
This is for you.
This gift is
Come on
for
over to my
you.
birthday party. I give out spankings. Wow. Oh, Ben's here from the UK. What's up, Ben? You just walked in on Andy's dating site.
Yeah, Andy was like in search of mermaids. They're in this pond. Because I am big
mermaids.
I will find them. Blap, blap.
And Ernie Davio was trying to get in, and now he's having major problems trying to get in. So I don't know if there's anything we can do for him there. I thought you meant Richie, and there's no way BDA is 73. Wait, what are you saying? What do you mean? Like he's actually 100, a day over 83? I love you, Andy. Let me see if I can get my other. No, oh, there it is. My video just came in.
There you
let's
go.
move on.
Took
There
Monday
will be
off, so I can
no dating site here.
enjoy my time with him.
Enjoy my time with him. So,
Whoa!
See that flag?
whoa!
So that thing itself.
Enjoy my time with him.
No, I watched something.
So
Hang on. Whoa!
Whoa!
enjoy my time with him.
What the fuck?
No, what the hell?
I want
What
everybody
the
to
hell?
I want everybody to notice one of the top researchers in the world's reaction, everybody, okay? What her reaction is whenever something happens is, what the hell? All right? So write that down and implement that into all your studies, okay? So whenever you come around a corner, you do the Gene Tewksbury, all right?
What the hell?
It's beautiful. Right here.
I took Monday
What the
off, so
hell?
Enjoy my
I thought we were
time
on
with him.
King of the Hill. What in the hell, Bobby?
Yeah, Spock. You
Whoa!
can see that skip.
Enjoy my time with him.
So.
Gene's dying.
I am.
Whoa!
You see that? How it had a little like a little hook there. That was like,
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm trying to see reflection on it because I'm almost aimed right at that bush. There's that bush that I was talking about.
Whoa! No, I watched.
Yeah, look at. Hey! Time out. Watch it. There's that bush. I know we were out of our minds.
what the hell?
I know, that's all I can hear. I'm like,
Here is Richie. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
So you see that bush, the bush that's Gene's dying. The bush
I
dead
am.
center. There's that little white color is at the top right of that. I think that's the same bush. Watch.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Whoa!
No, it's right
and it goes
there.
down. Watch it go down. Watch it go down. Whoa!
Whoa!
Right there.
Yeah.
Right the last second when the least frame.
Yeah, watch.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Right there.
Right there. And then it's gone.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Right there. You guys see that?
Whoa!
Oh my God!
You're talking the top left
It's
of
right
it.
there. Dude, top left. What the fuck are you talking about? Top left. Top
I mean,
right.
I'm sorry, top
right of the frame.
Yeah.
When the
Right
rock
there.
goes in, no, watch. No, you're not even close,
Oh, he's looking there.
dude. Stop.
See, that's already there.
So I can't do it on here. I can't. Well, I can share screen and show you, I guess. But
He goes, yeah, not.
see
right,
that? You see the big? You see the big bush in the middle?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but top right of it, there's this little white thing. You guys see that?
I can see it right there. Yeah.
Andy's video's on the left. What?
Yeah,
No,
it's not.
the one I'm talking about, Sparky's directly behind him. Dude, something ducks down. I swear to God. And Andy is off to my right here. So that bush is directly behind him.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's off to the right of the splash. There you go. That's a good way to explain it.
Yes. Right.
Right of the splash, yeah.
The right of the splash. Right. Whoa.
Whoa!
There's the round bush to the right of the splash. There's something white moving. It's moving on the right side. Right there.
You stop with them.
What the hell?
Can you just mute the video?
No, I love it so much. Right there, top right of the frame. Do you guys see it?
Yeah.
I can't, but
I see
my
exactly.
screen's like,
Our screen's very tiny, so we're trying, but
yeah, it's like 3 inches by 1.5 inches. It's pretty small.
It definitely moved.
yeah,
I'm
you
not
can't.
talking about a shadow.
He's doing this, not ours.
Sparky. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a white. It's not a shadow at all. No shadow whatsoever. It looks like it's right here in the picture.
I'm not.
That I have it paused on. All right, off to the top of that bush. I can't really just share screen. I don't think I can share this screen.
Yes, Ron. Yeah.
Top right. Did someone just come in here? Jess? You did? Yeah. Oh, okay. Top right of the spot. And I'm telling you, when you play, it drops back down. Moves. So if I go to 8, right there, it's moving. It's moving. Right, seeing that? I got to find a way to mark this. You guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing. Yeah, Yeti color white, like light tan. Yes, Henry. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man, it's to the right of the splash. Oh, here we go. All right, hang on. What are you taking the cover off for? Are you coming over to say happy birthday? You don't want to say happy birthday? Cake. Well, no, and ice cream. Cake and ice cream!
Yay!
Is this the part of the show?
Happy birthday.
We sing happy birthday? Hang on. I got to get some music.
Yes.
Here we go. My name's Big Andy. I want to sing happy birthday to Richie B. Yeah, that's right, girl. Happy birthday, Richie B. Birthday, Richie B.
You only look 83.
Happy birthday, dear Richie B.
Blah, blah.
Take long walks in the woods. Richie B. I like a birthday cake. You guys got birthday cake? What? Nobody brought birthday cake? No, nothing. Nobody had it.
I don't know unless Andy jumps out of it. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Andy,
It's
girl.
your birthday. Hey, girl. It's your birthday.
Thank you very much. I know that was hard for you, but I enjoyed that a lot. I do. There's old guys like me. We get ornery. What's it say? And no meds were given this day. no meds were given this day.
Oh,
Thank you very much. We all love you. Everybody loves Jessica. A round of applause for Jessica. The crowd goes wild. They're going crazy. I can't even control them anymore. All right? Everybody says thank you. Thank you. Seriously, in my mouth. Hell, hey, can you see this video? Come here. I gotta show you my angle of this video over here. Right here. See that white dot?
Yep.
Watch that white dot. Don't move. Don't move from that white dot. Actually, I'm gonna back it up a little more. Watch it. Right in here. Look at it, it's moving. And then it ducked. Did you see it?
Saw that.
Dude, it ducked down.
It was right.
It was almost hunched.
It was like
Yes.
I'm pretty high.
it's
Okay.
almost like he was laying down and, like
You gonna head out or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stan's headed out. Love you,
Happy
Stan.
birthday, Richie B.
Love you.
All right.
No, I love you, Stan. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Saying bye. Hang on. Go ahead.
I
Hang
love
on.
you
Hang
too,
on. They're gonna
buddy.
say- Hang on, Stan. Hang on, Stan.
Hold on.
Hang on. Stan's gonna say. Hang on. Stan's gonna say bye.
Say bye.
Go ahead, Stan. Say bye.
You gotta
Bye,
say
baby.
goodbye.
Goodbye, Richie B.
Oh yeah, girl.
Bye-bye.
That's right.
kisses for the Richard bird.
Well, I have a dating site if you.
What's up there, Patrick Doyle? The PD in the house in the hizzy.
Mary said, PD's in the hizzy. Chat on the daily. Yes, thank you.
Yes, she is.
Thank you.
Yes,
I have many gifts. I'm trying to figure out. I want to see how I could do it where I could share the screen because then I can move the cursor where I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? I wonder if there's a way of doing that. It says there's a customize button right here. Yeah. Oh, it says radius. Is there? Oh, wait. Oh, look at this. Can you guys see that?
Yep, I can see that.
Get,
the thing shrink.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, it won't.
I don't think. Yeah, it won't go smaller.
Ah, damn.
That would have been cool if I could. It only says 50%. Can I put in a number? No, it only goes 50%. Damn it! Imagine if I could zoom right in on the very spot that I'm talking about. Imagine that restream. Yeah. Imagine that. Ernie Davio's lost. Hang on. Weird. Oh, he's like weird. Keeps freezing. Weird shit. Well, that sucks. Want me to wait. Want me to hang on, guys. Send a link to your messenger. Try that.
Red Sox won 15-1.
Thank you, Wojo. Nobody cares. I'm mad at them. I don't want to talk about it. But I can literally. I'm being serious. I'm not. I'm gonna cut this up a little more because I think that's wild, man. You could see it moving beforehand. It's moving around right there. It moves to the left. Yep. And then, do you see that?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that before.
No, because we always looked at the one on the far side.
It's moving right there. It's moving and then drops. Bro, I'm telling you, man. If I make it a full screen, can you guys? Is it bigger for you? It looks pixelated as shit, though. No, it's right there. Can you guys see that full screen or no? Or do you have to put it on full screen on your device? It's right here. Oh, and he ducks down hard, man. Yeah, dude. That is crazy. That is crazy.
You think like he's like either like on his knees or like on like a catcher, like
It looks like it's crouched over. Oh, look at this. It's Dan Hodgkins. What's up, Danny Hodgkins? Thank you, bro.
Hey, Danny.
My boy Danny Hodgkins, man. Yeah, from back in the day at Island Grove when we used to make nonsense a thing. Yep, lots of nonsense back in the day. You should make note of the flash around the bush before the rock hits the water. What is that?
I do see the flash. I know what he's talking about.
Is it on the water, the flash?
No, it's at the.
It's on that. The same bush?
Same bush.
Same bush.
Right before it moves, then the splash.
Interesting.
So, Richie, go back. Go ahead, play it, but concentrate.
I am not hallucinating.
You can see a flash.
Patrick Doyle.
You can see the flash, and then the rock hits the water.
Oh, it could. Yeah, but did he have a flash when he took the pic of Gene?
No. I took
No, you didn't. No flash.
No flash.
Nope.
Was it the flash of Gene saying, "What the hell?
The hell?"
I could create a flash. Would you please send me that clip? I want to try a few things. Yes, you can have it. I'll send it to you right now. You want me to send it to you right now? Dan Hodgkins, what's up, my man? We're going over some footage that we caught up in New Hampshire, and there's a rock that hits the pond, man. It's wild.
Go back and watch it again.
Right there.
Watch the bush.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the?
You see that? And then it goes down.
There's a flash, and then he moves, and then rock splash.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there is a flash.
Yeah, it's like
I did see the flash. Yeah.
A camera flash around the bush.
Yeah, it's a camera flash around the. Our flashes can't go that. It wouldn't reflect that far.
No, that's coming from.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. I see something moving around that bush right there. There is something moving from right to left, then down on that bush.
Yeah. Watch it again, and then it just ducks hard down right at the very end.
White, top right, moving around right now.
Yep.
Now it's moving.
Yep.
Flash, and then what? Drop. And it dropped fast, like hot. You know, that's that. When you first got that little movement, that's what that is, but from a different angle.
When they talk about
There might be more than one there, Rich.
I was gonna, because I swear it was on the other side of the.
No, I would spark you this. I think I saw two different movements, like that one.
Oh, and I'm not saying. Wait. I'm not saying that there isn't two different movements. I'm saying I'm hyper focused on this one movement.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Just to clarify.
Yeah.
So stop being D. All right. Yeah. I took care of that. Nobody wants to mess with him. Guy's crazy.
I can't because the guy's got the birthday power.
I know. He's got the power.
Birthday power. Yeah, I'm older and more fragile than last
Burn
year.
you with my condom.
All right, hang on a minute. Hang on. I'm going to try to send our boy Davio a link. Let's see if that works. There we go. Well, you know what? This is what's great about this. This is what's great about sharing with everybody. Look at all the eyes we have on this, right?
Yeah.
Let me send this to Damien. Let me send this to Damien. Hang on. I'm going to send him a link. I'm going to send him a link to Andy's dating site. Patrick Doyle's got to go, everybody. Love you, bro. Thank you for stopping by.
We'll see you, Patrick.
Come back next time when I hallucinate on cupcakes. All right. Let me see. I'm going to go over to Messenger. Damien Smith. Right? And then we're going to go, next one, we're going to go over to that. We'll just call it, instead of a slide whistle, a screen whistle.
Yeah.
Scream whistle. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I said, Damien, I sent you both. See, way, man, that is so interesting. I'm super stoked to have that in our lives, right? Let's see. Anybody else want to see anything else on that? Doc 10 figure after the splash takes off moving left direction. I'm sure of it. In bushes, you get maybe 2 to 3 frames. Work your magic, bro. We love it. Because we have an international team here that is very, very skilled in many different ways, and I love it. It's so awesome. Let me know when you get it again, and then I might have to have Sam grab it and put it in. So let me see. If you send it to the Banter with Richie B live friends, Sam's involved in that, and then tag Sam in that. She could pull it from that and put it in the restream if she's still around or she's electrical things. You know what I mean? Let's see. Looks like, where did Damien go? I mean, where did
Yes, Elder, I agree.
Oh no, I'm not worried about that. Send me that clip, Dan Hodgkins. Okay. Richie, you are listening from Too Much Birthday Cake. Very possible. Literally, when Wojo said, "Do you see this?" I was like, "Which one?" Yeah, and listen, again, I'm not saying there is not two. I'm saying I'm hyper focused on that one because there's so much movement, and it coincides. Thank you, Sam. And it coincides with the water and throwing the rock. Like, you know, if you threw a rock, you'd want to. Like, you're trying to mess with your friends. You throw a rock, you want to see where it goes, and then you kind of drop down, right? That's pretty cool. So. And we didn't have friends out there, just so you know. So while Damien's playing around with that, the flash could very well be portal opening or closing. Holy shit.
That's deep. What? That's deep.
Yeah, that's fucking deep, bro.
That's deep.
Seriously.
Like
I know. We just lost half our audience. What'd you do, Wojo?
Yeah. You just showered your girlfriend? Oh. Oh my God.
Too late. It's worldwide, Kurt. Too late. He tried to correct it. Once you listen, we're worldwide. Once you put it out there, just because you have a little asterisk next to the next one doesn't mean nothing. I just showered my girlfriend. The clip.
I just saw that, and then it just kept going.
Yeah.
Showed. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I just saw that.
Wow. That's awesome.
This is cool stuff. I absolutely love this segment.
Check this area. I'll see what I can do. All right, let me check this area. All right, and that was an area that we talked about. I think that's an area of discussion with that he's pointing out is Joe Middle Finger. Hang on, I'm losing my voice.
I showed and showered. Correct.
Yeah, we're like a train ride. Everybody is held accountable here. Mm-hmm. So when you get on the train, we yell, "Tickets, please." You got to give me a ticket. Myself and a few elders think there was a total of 6 around that pond, and very well could be.
Wow.
Definitely would not debate the elders on that because it's quite exceptional footage. I'm happy it's ours and we get to pick it out. If you don't have your headphones in, please get your headphones in. We're gonna check out that scream whistle, and I'm sure we'll have a great debate. I'll give you a minute to do that while I take a little ice cream.
While Rich is having ice cream, Rich can probably nod and in those woods by that pond. It's dark. It's got high trees, but also the ground was so like super soft, like you couldn't hear any of us like really walking through. So I mean,
time out. Super soft with pine needles in that area. There was no leaves or compost because Gene walked on and goes, look, you can barely hear me.
Yep.
Remember Gene?
Yep.
Gene said that. She went, what the hell?
Yeah, because we got in that. No, I did that beforehand.
Oh,
that's why you lost half your audience because, you got me saying what the hell constantly. I got tired of it.
I don't care. We're fine. I'm not worried about it.
But I mean,
but no, it was like when you first walk in, you've got, because I mean, it was still semi light out, it was getting to be dusk, but in there it was dark. And then Tinsley found the impressions there where it looked like it could have been a possible print off to almost where that bush behind the bush area there where you saw the figure go up and down. But then we walked around the other side to the clearing area, and we couldn't find any rocks that were like any area that looked like a rock had been, moved, and stuff. But
when we started walking down that pathway to head towards Richie, if you look to the right, there are actually points of the other side of the woods where there's a nice big creek, and it's like you can just like run through. It's like, I don't know, like a corridor. There's like a couple of corridors that that goes right by the entrance to that pond area, that dark area. What I'm saying is it's I was just saying that I can see them like taking off right through there, because if you go,
just to clarify, hang on. Just to clarify, because New Bigfoot Society has a question, how come nobody went over by the bush? We did.
We did.
But we didn't say it clearly either. We went around the right side with Tinsley. We found a print, I might add. We went further around, and there's little corridors that you can lead up to the pond, get in and out of there. I thought that area where the print was, it would have been too loud, so to speak, where we would have picked up on it. But as you went around the back to get to that bush, and excuse me, and just so you know, that bush was not the subject at the time, because we weren't reviewing footage and going over it like we are now. I'm literally discovering things in front of you. But that area there, I made a comment calling it the grassy knoll, saying I think this is where it came from, because the ground was hard packed down, and there was nothing but old gray pine needles all over the ground. And that's when Gene says, you can hardly hear me walk. So we did a thorough investigation of that area, 100%. Did we go into the bush and look under the bush for prints or anything? No, because again, the bush wasn't totally the centerpiece of this video. The splash angle was. So we were trying to find the splash angle. And even when we looked at it, when Sparky sent it back, the bush still wasn't the focal point at the time. So great question. But yes, we did do a further investigation. Absolutely.
Because
always do, right?
Because in that area, Rich, when we kept saying, when you look at the pond, you can see like little openings of the pond. And when I'm saying little openings, where you're like a good 30 feet away from 25, 30 feet, and you can throw a rock inside those woods, without hitting any brush or anything. And that's what we were, that I was thinking at the time. But it was more with the area that I was pointing at, where Richie, when you said I'm over here, you were only like about maybe 30 feet away, or 20, about 25, 30 feet that I was thinking, but it wasn't. It came from that bush, and you were like pretty much right there at that bush.
Right. Sam, I removed one.
You too, Spack.
I removed one. Completely understand. And then he spell check without a C. Yep, I got it, Mama. I got a lot going on. Hang on. Oh, like in her house right now? Do I tell her that? Yeah. Sparky's leaving? I'll go and help make dinner. Oh, there you go. Thank you, bro. No, thank you. You did the work, bro. We just caught it. We got lucky and caught it, and you brought it to the forefront. Thank you, Sparky. Good work.
Yeah, Sparky did amazing with those videos. He did damn good work.
Yeah, we got a good squad. We got a good team. Always have a good team. That helps a lot. Even though that New Hampshire Bigfoot Society can't spell completely correct. Yep. All right. Elder says, Gene, You have a male standing by you in your home right now. Does that ring a bell?
No.
Do you have any kind of hauntings there at your house, or maybe someone significant?
No.
All right. Well, she says he's there. I would make friends.
So,
That's all I'm going to say about.
Yeah. Now I'm nervous.
Well, I wouldn't be nervous. Be fine with it. I think that was awesome review. And we discovered more things because we share it. We're not gatekeepers, right?
That's right.
So, wow, this time flew. I was talking about how I was going to stay on for an hour. It's already an hour and 20. You guys just make a guy's birthday go by so fast.
is this
That's because when you get old, time picks up speed.
is this the howl or the whistle?
Sure is.
Whatever we got, Rich.
Yeah. So this one here, Wojo and I, we picked it up. And when you're standing in the woods, you got to understand how it reverberates through your spine, you and your tracks. It was so loud coming through the woods, man. And it was pretty wild. But he heard a whistle, and I heard more like a push out, a scream, like oh, like that. And so I figured I'd put it up, not for debate, but for discussion, right? For in the name of research. Where the hell did he go? I wasn't saying it wasn't a whistle. Gee, he's so sensitive.
Us. I know, God.
Just sent circles on a pic. He sent it where? What? Oh, so you can see it? You sent circles on a pic? Is that Henry says Wojo just sent circles on?
He just sent it. That's what I was looking at.
Oh, that's why you end up leaving the whole damn studio.
I didn't realize.
Well, we can go back to it. If it's that interesting, we can go back to it. You know what I mean? I apologize. He's a kind man.
Absolutely.
Oh, so she says that she does apologize, and he's a kind man with a long beard and blue eyes.
Oh, I wonder if it's my neighbor who passed last year. I lost 3 people back to back within 30 days, and one of them was my neighbor who was like family. We spent every Christmas and Thanksgiving. He came over and stuff. So I'm wondering if it's him.
What did he have that? Did he have that type?
He had a beard. He had a beard and he had blue eyes. Yeah.
Wow.
He was kind of a. Yeah.
Wow. Well,
he didn't have a long beard, but he had a shaggy beard. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, yeah. So shaggy, long.
Photo on the podcast restream. So Sam, stand by. I'll be right back.
Where's he going?
Well, that photo that Henry was talking about.
He said yes. Yeah, I know that. I'm talking about what Elder just said. Are you not here?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. A little disrespectful. That was disrespectful to the
I'll be right
elders.
back. Love you.
Yeah. Well, I hope she handles you. No, I think that's amazing. That right here exclusively. He said yes, she's saying. She's saying that he said yes, that's who it is.
Oh, it's her.
So you know.
Yeah.
So that's
we called him Father Time.
Father Time. Well, welcome to the show, Herb. I think that's pretty awesome. I think that was cool that she picked up on that, and he's your friend, and that's Elder.
Thank you, Elder. That awesome. Means a lot.
That one.
Yeah. My daughter will be happy.
Yep. And there he is. He's standing beside you, and he's watching the BanterWithRichieB podcast, which makes total sense. So just leave it on for him at night, every Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern. All right? I think that's freaking cool.
You're welcome.
I do a lot of that stuff, too, back in the day, and I used to do readings and things like that. And it's wild when you get my heart was pounding.
Yeah, well, I had a really hard time when he passed, and I mean, I had 2 others, like I said, within 30 days, I lost 3 people, exactly 30 days. And I actually had to talk to somebody because it was freaking me out.
Yeah, no, it's
And I'm
tough.
not into the whole paranormal stuff, but it was one of those, it freaked me out. So, and it's
Yeah.
good to know he's still around.
Yeah, and that's what's important, that he's still around and he wants to be around. So hang on, I get messages coming in like crazy over here. I don't know what's happening. Ron wants me to go over that one yet. I got something else I got to do first, sir. Stand by. Got it. It's in Google Drive. Okay. Who's this? Send it when Damien sends. Okay. And that's okay. All right. So we got further evidence. But I want to go over the scream whistle. But before we leave the show, I'll show you the suspected UFO. Yeah, I saw it, Bexy. UFO over like 4 towns away from me. It's a pretty common town for all of us. A while ago, and I swear I was talking to him last night while I was falling asleep. It was crazy. Well, sorry for your loss, Kurt. And you probably were, my friend, to be honest with you. So, let's see. I don't mean to blow her mind. He said he appreciates you did for him. She didn't mean to blow your mind. You did for him. Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool. Well, thank you and welcome to the show, Herb, sir. Thank you so much for being
And
Jean's
thank you,
friend.
Alder.
Because she's an amazing soul, and we're glad we have her in our family now. So, let's see. All right, so the evidence is from Pepper. Wojo, you coming back, bro? I'm trying to get you back in here because this is kind of your jam. I put it up for you, dude. What's he doing? Why is he? He's so mean to me, and you guys never see it. Oh, he's the favorite, and there he is hurting my feelings. Nobody cares. Jeez. Let me see. Sam, where did you put it though? That's the only thing, because you know how this messy Google Drive can get. Evidence? Nope, I was already in there. Dumbass. I knew better. Okay, Wojo's back. Let me cancel that out. We'll have a little time to revisit. We'll do the video of the UFO. We'll keep it brief, and then we'll get back to the rock splash, perhaps something like that. Let's see. All right, Wojo, you're back. You good? Did you circle the area that we were talking about the movement in the bush on, so everybody can understand where that was? Is that what you did?
This is no, I didn't do it, but Henry did.
Okay, yeah, that's the answer to the question. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I sent it to
got it. The Banter folder 35 in the Charmin Fair folder. It's named 2 dark spots. Okay, thank you so much. Blah blah blah.
Thanks.
Well, Ron, I get it that you care. Anyways, I'm not even dealing with that. I'm not doing it, dude. Nope, not today. All right, everybody, get your headphones on. Here we go. That's not screaming. Yeah, it's like
Sounded more like
that's crazy. Everybody hear that? Okay.
sounded more like whisper. Sounded more like sounded more.
It sounds a little muffled in this one.
Sounded more like a whisper.
I think it keeps coming through your phone. Like it's double. It's playing twice. Can you hear that? The backdrop. Here we go. I'll play it again. That's crazy, dude. Dude, that was absolutely nuts. Sounds like a fox. Yeah, I never heard that one. Yeah. See, I have trouble here. I can hear the whistle tone in it, but when you hear
It's
it through
off.
the phone, to me, it sounds more like it sounds more like it's pushing it. You know what I mean? Whereas a whistle, you just got, this sounded like it was coming from. Either way, say it's a whistle, right? How big do your lungs and lips got to be in order to project it through the woods like that? I mean,
And that loud.
it was so loud. Like we stopped what we were doing. I've never heard of fox. Well, I've heard different sounds that fox makes, but not in that sense. And I felt it was. I know his camera projects up a little bit, but I felt it was up. Right, Wojo? Did you feel it was up? Is Wojo?
I don't know, Rich. It just seems like it had to be about like 50 yards from us, but it was definitely like it definitely like it went through me. I was like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, but did you high or down low? Like
I felt like it was like down low.
I felt. Yeah, see, we get to say, and this is the thing so what I did is I took this particular video and I put it on all my socials. See, hey, what's up, Unturned Pages? Miss Jenny. Scream a whistle, and I put it on TikTok, on Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube. And you'd be obsessed of what people think it is. It's like neck and neck. So right. You ain't whistling that loud, Ronnie. And not only that, for to me, it sounds, if it's a whistle, it sounds like it's an open sound. Is like, it's not like it can make you whistle tighter or higher pitch, right? Must have been better in real time. It was wild in real time. So this is my point to this video that I wanted to play tonight. The point is, as researchers, we can learn something from this, right? One person can hear one thing, one person can hear another thing. And this video here proves it by being on all my socials and having it almost 50-50. I didn't do a direct count and say 18 and 18, or I didn't give a number like that. I didn't do a poll. I didn't do any of that. But just going over it all, it's almost 50-50 what people are hearing. Now, you take that lesson and you go into the woods and you do your research, right? And me and Wojo do this a lot. Direction, like he's saying, is down low. I feel it was up high. But a lot of times, what I mean up high is higher than me, which isn't that hard. But a lot of times we'll hear the same sound and he's looking over here. I'm like, dude, it was over here. And that's what happens when you're researching. Do you know what I'm saying? So a lesson to be learned by that? Perhaps not. Or, hey, meet halfway. Or, hey, we got to work together here to try to get a common ground on this particular, and try that way when we bring it to other people, we can have the conversation. But the best way to have the conversation is exactly as you hear it, because 50% heard scream, 50% heard whistle. So me and the 50% people that heard scream can have a conversation, and then like we did in that video, I could possibly learn more by hearing what they're hearing, right? And having a discussion about it. And the same with the whistle, right? So the ones that think it's a whistle will have a discussion about it, and you can learn things like that. You know what I mean?
Well,
So I thought it was a really, from research standpoint, I thought it was great. You know what I mean?
I wonder, Rich, also that possibly could be like up, doing this, like where he's down low, but the sound's traveling high, like facing, like maybe, possibly like the hands, like, but it sounds like an opera singer too, like a high note, and it does sound like middle towards the end, like it's forcing itself with that extra like high note. it's hard.
Yeah, it's definitely beneficial and possibly, a little bit of education in there as well. Damien, I got nothing but a black screen on that, buddy.
How far do you think it was? I mean, I thought it was like 50, 60 yards. I mean, it was loud where we were.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, it was loud where we were. I think based on where we were, it had to be a little further than that away.
That could be
because of the trees, you can see how open it is. We would have been able to turn around and see it. So if it was that, so I mean, maybe I would say a football field at most. Oh, look at this wonderful guest I have for a birthday. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yay.
That's our amazing producer right there, folks. The one behind the scenes working with the electrician and dealing with us and our requests and running around to the left and to the right. And thank you so much, Sam. You are a birthday gift. Absolutely. Thank
you.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're redoing our house, so the electric's got to be different. And so he's been here. We've been walking him through what we want done. So that's what that was all about.
Beautiful. Okay. Kurt says, I'm not good on distances, so I'm not going to say. I just bet that whistle or call in the video would travel way further than a human could. Well, yes, I believe 100% it had a big old set of lungs. You know what I mean? That's a long time to put a face on, he says. Really? Guy? That's not.
I think Dave,
you can see it. When I pull it up into it. Oh, there it is now. I couldn't see that before.
Thank you, Elder.
Oh, I see what he's saying. Oh, what is that? Oh, wait a minute. What the hell is that? And not. Hang on. I'm gonna share this just because it's gonna make it easier. Damien just clicked. How can we not see that in the regular footage? Can you guys see that? Yeah, there it is. Watch. You see the thing. See the white figure? Watch it. White. Oh, it looks like it steps from right to left. You see it? What is that? Hey, oh, he sees the black figure too. See the black? Oh, is that what he's talking about? The black figure?
I'm not.
Do you guys see anything there? I see white. The white thing.
I'm trying to see. I don't.
Oh, yeah, I see. There is movement from right to left.
It's like where
see the black
arrow is. You see where that arrow is at the end? It's just above that.
Yeah, that's what I see. Is that it's
Richie, like diagonal, like a little bit to the left of that? I can see movement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but I think he says about the black figure though. Hang on. Oh, where'd it go? Did it stop? No. Yeah, it stopped. Hang on a minute. I got messed up. Enter a pin? I don't do pins. What? Yes.
All this craziness up in New Hampshire.
Oh, I'm just telling you what I had on my screen. I'm not making up stories, guy. Hey, guy. I know it's all I got before Cam pans away. Could anyone watch this? Is it a blank screen? I'm just when I brought it in, that's what it said. It was black. I got it that time, obviously. So, Damien, are you talking about is a black figure? Could it be the splash? I don't know if it could be. Hey, Noreen, how are you? Yeah, wild stuff, man. You guys all working together. I love this stuff. This is what a podcast should be, right?
Right.
You got all your friends in the audience. You know, they're over there doing the work and picking out things out of the video. I got a kick-ass producer throwing it in it, right? Gene's over here yelling "what the hell" at everything. Andy's got a dating site. This is how it should be, right? This is how it should be.
Oh my gosh.
You could see the two Satanias by the pond walking. I did send photos and showed Sparky. Yeah, I see them as well, but some of them I want to look at. The ones that we played on here, we were live in the middle of discovering it. That's the crazy part. Hang on one second. Let me go. Ron has excuse me, guys. Ron has footage of this. All right, so check this out. This is on our local news channel. I'll play this one time here for you. Maybe two. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna do share video. Hang on. Right, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Share. All right, everybody see that okay?
Yeah.
Boston 25 News.
I'm Boston 25 News reporter Alyssa Azara in Pembroke, where a woman says she was enjoying the pool Wednesday night when she saw a strangely shaped and unfamiliar object falling from the sky just over there. The whole thing now caught on video.
Then I look up here to the sky, I see something falling down, so I pulled out my phone and I zoomed in and it was right about there.
Colleen McCormick was out by her hot tub around 9 Wednesday night when she says she saw something strange and unfamiliar up above.
I see something falling down from the sky. It had blinking lights and looked like it was on fire or something. And it was just coming down really fast. I had no idea what it could have been.
McCormick captured this 8-second video from her backyard showing an unidentified object headed straight down.
There's 3 things, so it looks like it's fire or a big light.
Expecting to hear a loud boom of some sort, she ran to the front of her home to hopefully capture the landing.
My heart was pounding because I just looked up. I'm oh God, what is about to happen right now?
But McCormick says the blinking object quickly vanished from her view.
It seemed like it was coming down so fast. It was just it knows what it's doing. It just goes like that. I don't know, it's weird.
With having never seen something like it before, McCormick's mind went racing.
I thought it was elusive, but I don't know, hopefully I'm not the only one that saw this. I'm not going crazy, I didn't see things, but I got it on video, so I'm I did definitely see something.
Now, the FAA was not able to comment on the video McCormick took, but they said they did not get any reports of debris in the area. Both Pembroke Fire and police said the same thing. On scene in Pembroke, Alyssa Azara for your local station, Boston 25 News.
Yeah, so they don't know what that is. There's no signs of it. There was no loud boom, it explode. What the hell? What the hell's that? Oh, that was YouTube. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
So they didn't know. Hear it in my ears. My YouTube was playing, strangely enough, in my ears. Yeah, okay, I see. So it is the black about. Yeah, all right. I got that. Thank you, Damien. It was the stop. Well, the eldest said it was the stop. Ben, take out the pond splash.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I
like all the insight though. I like all the insight. Like people are like, oh, you think that could be the pond splash, or hey, did you check out the area, or just all the different conversations that we've had. You know what I mean? I think it's been amazing like that. Could it be the splash, like he says? Let me see. Let's go back. Let's see. We got a few minutes. Let's bring up that video again. No, Richard, wrong one. What are you new here? Video storage. Wait. So how come it's not in here then? Well, no, I'm trying to see. Don't stop, because then we'll hear about the boomers and all that shit from you know who.
Oh Jesus! Don't get it.
Well, you're the one who's starting it. Yeah, it's not in my videos anymore. Why aren't they saved in my videos though? Huh. That sucks. Let me see. Copy of image 614.
Kurt, it looked like that.
What's this here? What's this? Why is the image? Oh, it's open, so the image is going in there. Interesting. Never saw a shape like that. No, it's very interesting just because there's no boom, you know what I mean? There it is, home of the boomers. Thank you, Wojo. You did that, Wojo. You did that, buddy. What is this loading into? And now all of a sudden I can upload into 4 out of 5, but before I couldn't. Doesn't make any sense. Hang on a minute. No, that ain't the one we want. So that's all right. That's that one there. All right. So upload video. Let me see. Image 614. What's it? 628. 35. 628. Charmin Fair Farm. Oh, nothing in there. Nope. Won't let me see it. I hate this thing sometimes, dude. Oh, here we go. What's this one? What's this? Hang on. Maybe because there's no videos in it, I have to go back and look at it like not a video. Yeah, that's that one. All right. Let's check this out.
I took Monday off so I can
enjoy my time.
So he's saying left side in one of those black shadow areas, basically.
So. Whoa!
Oh.
So with that splash.
Oh, I see what he's saying.
About the,
yes, to the left of it. It's something jolts to the left.
Oh, I see the left, yes. I thought the right also.
Talk about, right? So I'm going to try to move it. Ron, we're going to follow up on that one once we hopefully get more information about it. So, like, I think it was Kelly that said from New Hampshire Bigfoot Society that the white part could be like the flash. But see the white up top and the green stuff to the left is like a black. Yeah, see, I don't know if that's the pareidolia thing. It's hard to tell. You know what I mean?
enjoy my time.
It's hard to tell.
So.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Yeah, I'd have to look at that a little closer. I know on this one, I definitely see whatever's in that bush moving. There's no doubt in my mind.
No, I
took Monday off so I can
enjoy my time.
With him.
So.
For the bush that we're talking about, right? I gotta look and see.
And then it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find the bush before we go. Hang on 1 second. I just don't know where it is. I think she mentioned it to me. Sam had to go do electrician stuff. I think it was Sam podcast crew. No, that's all right. Hang on a minute.
Elder, you talking like with
35?
You talking about the bush that's with the splash is, or to the right, the bigger bush that's got the little darkness, and you can see the little speck of white right there.
Oh, these are all your. Oh, here we go. So let me pull that back. Dark spots? What? I don't see that. Hang on. Let me try to pop this. Oh, I can't get any bigger.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so the dark spot is not what I was looking at. See, but where he has the circle dark spot, in that circle, there's actually something. What I'm talking about is to the left of that dark circle, not the one that he made, the one that's perfect darkness. I don't know, the one that he's actually circling. There's something white to the left of that. That's the bush right there I'm talking about. That's the area of the bush I want. Okay? All right. So where'd everybody go? Oh,
whoa!
Back. Now watch.
Whoa!
What the hell?
No, I watched something.
Whoa!
Sparky, that was.
So right, that's the bush I'm talking about right there.
Whoa!
It's moving around right there, and then it drops. Everybody see that?
No, I watched something.
There's the bush right there. Right
Whoa!
There, it drops down.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So whatever that is drops down.
I watched
for
something.
Sure, man. That's wild. All right, I'm gonna further research that because that was just discovered on the show tonight where you could see all that movement. What's up, Jeff Benson? Thank you for the happy birthday. I appreciate it. I truly do, man. We've had a kick-ass show tonight. It's been awesome. Ernie Dalvio had some trouble getting in. I think that man gave up. He's like, I'm done.
Yes,
but
yep.
I know he tried anyway. So it's all good, man. We're just sitting here having a conversation, right?
Right. Fantastic work, though.
It's just. Oh my God, dude! The crew here is just, they're all
go up and down. That's just amazing.
Right.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, disagree. Yeah, no, I think it's been amazing. I think everybody here did something. The black one to the right after throwing the rock, and the left is another one. Yeah, but again, what I'm saying is on that bush, there's clear movement, something doing this, and then it just drops. And it goes hard and fast, and it's not black. It's a white color, a whiter color, a light color. So I don't know what that is. That's the one I'm focused on. The one he circled just disappeared at the end. I just saw that too. Yeah. Exactly. So I'm gonna further research that video and try to clean it up, pick it apart, and see what we can see. Because obviously, than what we even knew was there till we got here, right?
No.
So it's excuse me. So yeah, so I think that's something that we all got to investigate a little bit further, and we'll keep an eye on that UFO story too, Ron. It's so local. It's literally like, where am I? I'm here. It's like right over there that way. Like that's the town I go see my doctor. Let's put it that way.
Oh God.
That's where my primary care physician is in Pembroke. So yeah, absolutely. So all right. So I tell you what, I had a great birthday celebration. I appreciate it. Next week is the 4th of July. So we're off on the 4th of July weekend. Obviously, everybody's got things to do. I'm not going to be here. So that's why I didn't want to worry about bringing in a guest and doing all the extra stuff that we do. And my lovely producer, I thought would be less work, but apparently not. It was more work. What is this? Wait, I got a surprise here. I didn't know this was happening. Matt Moniz!
I made it, guys. I made it.
Matt! Yay!
What's up, dude?
I told you I'd be around 8 o'clock.
I know. And
I made it.
Well, Matt thought he was coming to my house. Yeah. Matt's like, yeah, what's the address? I'm like, I'm going to send a link. And he's like, yeah, but what's the address?
Hey,
I thought he was going to pull a J and sit on my lap.
Hey, I still could have showed up at your house.
Oh. Yeah, that's exactly my point. I wish Matt Moniz doing the grease lightning moves on the porch that night.
Well,
go grease lightning.
Well, you would have to talk to I can't remember the name of the kid that recorded it. It was Tinsley's
Matt.
Yeah. Oh, his name is Matt.
That's his name. Yeah, Matt Asenall. Awesome.
Oh,
Asenall.
Oh my God.
We're messing with it. Yeah, no. Well, he sent it. And dude, that's wild. That was so much fun. Rock throw from the right of the bush on the right side. Yeah. So we've been analyzing the rock throw video. Have you seen it yet?
I haven't. No.
We were up at Charm and Fair Farm and we did an investigation. We found the bones. We found the skull of a deer, but the deer looked like it had his head bashed in with something. It was wild, dude. Oh, she's got it right there.
Yes.
Well, that's the face. That's the front of it.
Okay, now that.
Check the side.
Yeah.
It looks like it's just something bashed it in, dude.
That's what we found. Is what they are known to do. And it wasn't that. They grab the front leg, snap the front leg so they can't move around. Then they grab a rock and generally, so witnesses have reported that they smash it in the head with either their fist or a rock in their hand.
That's wild, man. That is wild.
That's that, Matt.
Dude, that's wild, dude.
That's one of the things I've seen recorded a number of times about people talking about. That's what they do. They ambush it. One drives them into a basically it's a narrowed, like that they put windrows on either side, and that one sits at the opening of this funnel, and when it runs by, they grab the legs, spin it around, snap it, and then smash it in the head with either a log or a rock or their fist. Now, there's nothing else in the wood that's going to be bashing the skull of an ungwood, like what a deer is. Now, keep in mind, a deer's skull is fairly thick because of their antlers, and that's how they fight. So that's a heavy duty. That takes something with a lot of strength, a lot of foot-pounds per square inch to crack that skull.
Now, Matt,
that's
investigation
wild.
with Richie, this is how I got into this field. He brought me out to Central Mass, and then he's with Patty Burke, and I was with her brother Walter. But I kept finding these trees, 90 degrees, twisted, and they kept going. I think we found, what, six or eight of them, Rich? 4 on each side or 3 on each side. I can't remember. But it was all coning.
Creates a choke point.
I told Rich to go with all this, like, highway of deer tracks. And I'm looking at these rocks and brush and everything. I go, this looks like I don't know, like a kill zone right here where they can just, jump them and get their food, get the deer.
Yep.
The ambush, excuse me. That's the word I was looking for.
It's an ambush. One sits at the end of the funnel, hidden. The others drive them into the funnel. It's kind of like what the Native Americans used to make what's called a fishing weir, where they take part of the river and they dig a channel, and it narrows down into a point where they put a basket at the end of the point that comes out the other end of the river. So and they block the river, the fish swim through the weir and get caught in that basket funnel.
Right.
Interesting.
All right, Matt will shut up now.
No, I think it's great. I love it. I'm glad you're jumping right in and getting some input here, man. We need that. It's been wild, man. Let me see if I can. Is it in there still? It keeps telling me my videos. Oh yeah. So talking about the rocks. So we're just walking after this investigation down that road, and there's a pretty pond. Now watch.
So.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You see it?
No, I watched something.
Whoa!
Whoa! I watched something. Whoa!
Isn't that wild?
No, I watched.
Whoa!
Whoa!
And
what the hell?
Did you see something arcing through the air? Did you see the object? Because some people say, "Oh, no, that was in the water. It's got to be a beaver,"
Right. All right. So we went through the beaver thing. So, for one, it was in the middle. I've always had, whenever I approach a water and I freak a beaver out, he's always on the side. He splashes like right at the edge or whatever. He jumps in or something, right? So we were watching. There was no extra swirl to it at all. So when they splash their tail, they kind of dive down and they always leave that little. There was none of that going on. And then what happened and I don't know if I have that other video still up in here. Let me just delete this one, see if it appears. Nope, it's gone. Excellent. Upload video. Sam, what was that one on? Do you know Sam, you know Matt Moniz, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me see. Bear with me. 35 videos, 35. Come down here. There's a whole bunch of shiznit. It doesn't show me where that video is though, because I don't have it named yet. I just threw it in there. So was it the one at 6:34 I threw in there?
The last one?
6:34. The show already.
That was the 22nd.
I don't know if it's the same. Hang on. Oh boy. I didn't have time to name it. My bad. I just threw it in. CCB. Oh, that's 9270. That's the same one. Okay. I figured it out how I should do it. Upload video. 628.
Hey, Sparky.
Let's see what this is. All right, here we go. Here we go. I think this is it. A big Andy had it over his shoulder, right there. This is the slow motion version. So watch on the water. You can see the reflection of something above the water, right there. See it?
Mm-hmm.
You see the white of the reflection on the water, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that's right there. I paused it. You can see what's going on? Oh, you can see like something's coming into the water. Do you know what I mean?
Well, given the way that the water splashes, whatever it was came directly down.
Like
it was lobbed over, and it, it wasn't thrown at an angle. This was, like a mortar is tossed in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
right. That's why I was kind of saying like that grenade launch.
Yeah. And you can tell the direction it came from as you slowly push it forward. See how the splash is angling? So that's telling you the lob came over and down in that direction. From that direction.
Yep.
That's great.
Remember, equal and opposite reactions.
Yep. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. You can see the reflection right before it enters the water. Yep. It's wild. Oh, boy. What's this? Seeing Michael's mom. Yeah, when was this? I already gave permission.
Oh, you did? Okay, I'm just making sure.
Pick up stuff and bring. Yeah, if you want to reply to her so she knows. Okay. And then he used to get dropped off in the morning or something because I got softball doubleheader. Yeah, thank you. I just love it, man. And it was great because we did the investigation, and that's the best part about this. We did the investigation that we just shared with you, where we found activity, we found signs of structures and trees break, 90s and things like that. Really good ones, really awesome ones. And Tinsley was involved, myself was involved, Gene, Wojo, Andy. Am I missing anybody?
Martin.
Martin, I'm sorry. Yeah, Martin from New Hampshire. So we had a good group of researchers working together to work through this stuff. And it was kind of at the end where I was relieved to be out of the woods. I'm going to go back. I was excited because my family was coming up to Charming Fair Farm the next day. And I'm talking to the audience on my live YouTube, and I just kind of panned around to show them the pretty little pond because it is very, very scenic up there. So that's all I was doing was like, check this place out. And then boom, as soon as I was dead on with the water, I caught it straight, but I was looking through my phone screen. So I only had this much of a view rather than if I was, and same with Andy, because Andy's in his phone. So rather than sitting there looking at the water like, oh, it's pretty, and watching something, it wasn't like that. It was through my phone. But yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So it was harder to see. But afterwards, when I obviously reviewing it as with different things, you know what I mean? We feel like something's ducking down. Other people see movement from the black shadows. And it was nice because we played it here tonight and everybody's adding something or taking it back and remixing and sending it back in. And poor Sam's have to upload every 5 minutes. So, which she's amazing at. But it's just a great team effort. Something like that was just so special to us. You know what I mean? So wild stuff, dude.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do this one. I'll do this one for Matt, if I can.
Well, let me ask you a question as you're looking. Did you have a separate recorder? I'm talking separate audio recorder going on at the time.
Ow!
I was running.
You all right, Wojo?
Oh, my dog stepped on me.
So special. That's a good question because I got to look back. I don't think my recorder was during that investigation
because
it was a separate recorder that Go ahead. What's your point?
My point is because the audio recorders on phones aren't exactly the greatest. They focus mainly on cameras, on most phones, and they skimp on the microphone. But if you have a very good recording system, I've also heard, now again, this is what people are speculating, but it makes sense. They meaning them, produce an ultra low frequency sound. That's what their infrasound is. They're trying to get people to go away. If you have a separate recorder, you can look if you have the right type of audio program to upload it to. You look in that particular frequency just before you see or hear the rock splash, as there will be like, and then launch the rock and it lands. So if you can correlate the two, you can say, okay, here's the verbal warning, and now here's your physical warning. You're encroaching on my turf. The visual warning is usually the X's and the spirals and whatever visual structure they'll give you. First, you walk into, hey, there's the upside down tree, or the X's and this and that. You go further, they try and give you a verbal warning. The last ditch effort is they hurl something. So you've got a 3-layer effect. So if you walk into a place that has the visual, you pick up the recording, and then something, is thrown, that's 3 strikes. That takes things out of, that's just a coincidence, if you understand. Because what you're doing, like what you guys were talking about when we were up in Russell, there is replication. This happens all the time. So you're testing this, and this. So this repeats. That's what was the word I used for that? Science.
Yeah, science. Yes, careful with science. Bad words. Watch your language. Who we got over there with you, Sam?
This is my little.
Where's little dude?
This is my little research buddy. He helps me when we go out in our woods. Say hey.
Buddy, are you helping Mama?
And gone.
Hey, are you find Foot?
Have you been finding Foot?
He's the one who calls him.
Here.
He calls him Foot.
Say, have you been finding Foot?
Have you been looking for Foot with Mama?
Say, yeah.
Oh, I've heard that you've been doing it. Hey, kid, I'm talking.
Look.
No, just kidding. I heard you've been doing a great job.
You've been doing.
You having a lot of fun?
You have fun with it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. Well, thank you for stopping by, buddy. What a cutie. That is awesome. I love that he's out there doing that with you. Why do they
he'll look on the ground and
small rocks in the camping areas.
And
what do you think of that, Matt?
Well, that's what I was just going to try and answer. For me, I'm sure it's just a warning, because they understand that, we react to physical things because we're not out in the woods all the time per se. And it takes something with thumbs to be able to grasp something and throw it. No other animal in the woods has the ability to throw things, especially any distance.
Right.
A bear can knock things and whatever, but it's generally not going to travel in any further than 10, 15 feet. Especially the heavier the object, the shorter distance it's going to go. Something being thrown, like I said, takes hands to be able to grasp it. Number 2, it takes dexterity to be able to lob it in a direction, a willing direction. I'm willing this object to go in this direction and land. Plenty of people have been hit by small rocks, but with not enough force to cause damage. It's enough like, hey, there have been some people that have had, we'll call it cantaloupe-sized rocks thrown at them in their direction and hit the tree directly beside them. Now, if you get
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah, if you've got a rock that's about the size of a cantaloupe, say if it's made out of granite, you're looking at roughly an 8-pound object, 8 to 10 pounds, depending upon its density, traveling at speed. Mass times velocity equals force. So that means if that object is traveling at a very good speed, it has enough force to crack your skull. If it wanted to,
100%.
So it's
Kill
not
you,
looking
you're
to
done.
kill you. Yeah. If it wanted to, it could.
That's
Yeah,
right.
So
that's right. And what, Wojo? What do you want?
No, but like my question to you though, Matt, like for what Denny was saying also. Well, we were walking away from that pond, like we were done.
Yep.
As we're leaving, but I just feel like that was like an attention thing more than. I'm just asking you.
It's for attention. Yeah. It's keep on going, pick up your pace.
Okay.
Get out of my area.
Yeah. Right, because they don't know we're leaving. We know we're leaving. They don't know we're leaving. There could have been 3 other warnings prior to that we missed.
Yeah.
Altogether. And then they're like, oh, these guys are stupid.
Yep.
Let me try this. You know what I mean?
And
then they see Andy, they see Andy posing for his dating site, and they were like, all right, I've had enough of this. And they threw a rock in the water to scare him off. Or maybe to get the ladies to call him. You know what I mean? That's what I think.
Whatever works.
Seriously, they don't know where we're going.
And also,
Rich those trees.
Gene, right? I mean, that is
those
to get us out of there.
What?
Ha! When you yelled at, maybe it's like, now get the hell out of here.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe
Usually
that's a warning. Yeah, because
physical things like that are what do people do as? Think about it. They are a people. They are not an quote unquote ape. Well, technically, we're apes too, if you want to get into that kind of thing. But anything that has a consciousness and has reasoning, they can reason that if I'm doing something like this, throwing the rock, it's going to, impart to whoever it's trying to scare, hey, I have this ability. Are you able to handle it if I throw bigger rocks at you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think that
I work in a gun shop. If you fire a warning shot, are you going to keep coming at me?
Right. No, we're out of there. And it probably wholeheartedly expected us to just run for our lives at that very moment and not stop like a bunch of meatheads and go, hey, what was that? What the hell? Call me. You know what I mean?
It's going to make you take pause. It's going to be like, oh, hold on a second.
Well, I still think that it wouldn't have happened if Wojo hadn't taken the photo there with me at the pond. I kept telling him, just take a picture of the pond. I don't need to be in it. Next thing you know, we get a rock thrown at us.
Yeah. They were like, get out of here. That's what they were, right?
A picture of me in the pond. I love ponds.
I love ponds.
Usually the correlation is the smaller the rock, the more they're, just trying to get your attention go. The bigger the rock is, hey, get the out.
Right.
Makes
so
sense?
watch. No, I agree. And that was a get the fuck out rock. That's what that was. But we're not that smart. We're like,
I was gonna say no, and then Richie and Mike head right in.
Yeah, and then we head right into the woods, me and Tinsley, and this thing's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I'm surprised I didn't get a warning shot. He didn't pull out a good old fashioned revolver and fire one off at us because we're just kind of that dumb. Hey, Matt, on your own. Sparky wants to know where he can find your YouTube channel.
I don't have a YouTube channel. Well, at least not my own personal YouTube channel.
Yeah, Matt doesn't really do social media, folks. He, here and there on Facebook, and that's about it. Like, I'm like,
as far as social media.
Where was I going to send a link?
Well,
but where was
got the radio show that I've been doing for the past 18 years. Go check out SpookySouthCoast.com.
SpookySouthCoast.com. It's been around for a very long time. Matt is one of the hosts of that show. And what do you talk about on there, Matt, generally?
Everything. If it's unknown or paranormal, we do ghosts, we do UFOs, we do cryptids, we do conspiracy theories. If it's unknown or it has a woo-woo to it, that we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Now, do you have like guests call in and be like a guest on the show for the duration? And you've never had BanterWithRichieB on there? That's ridiculous. What kind of show is
Well,
this?
you just started this, and we are going to start back on. We haven't been on for a year because the radio station moves things around, and our time slot got taken up by some sports stuff and things like that. But now the new contracts are starting, and we may be getting our time slot back. So
nice. I thought you were going to say, well, we had Wojo on, so that was good enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we didn't have BanterWithRichieB on, but we had Wojo on. No, he didn't.
No.
No, Matt's been doing it a long. Now you could go on.
Oh yeah,
radio
we
station
have
right nowadays.
18 years.
Not necessarily AM radio.
Well, it is an AM station, WBSM AM 1420. But yeah, we've been on that radio station for 18 years. And we have literally, I want to say 800-900 episodes that you can download.
Wow.
Yeah, but I've been working on
Richard.
We've done one or two. We usually used to air every Saturday night, from 10 to midnight, for, like I said, going on 18 years. So we got more than one or two episodes to download.
No, I think
how many years?
18.
Going into our 18th year. Yeah. So I've been doing this a while.
Wow.
That night,
I think you have, sir.
I've done a whole bunch of
exactly
stuff. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Oh my God! Yeah, you've been on what? History, travel, Discovery,
Fox,
all over,
ABC,
all over.
You name a station, I've been on it. Even Netflix.
Yeah, and we're supposed to be in an episode of Expedition X together, aren't we? At some point, well, not together,
actually,
but you're on one of the episodes.
Yeah,
that's got to be pretty cool.
When is that coming out? They never told me. I also don't pay attention to that stuff anymore. So.
No, I know. No. Honestly, that whole setup was kind of wonky. You've been on a lot of shows. That was a little bit bit out there. You know what I mean?
I'm used to it. If you want,
So I don't know. They haven't let us know yet.
Yeah, me neither. One of the other ones that I did recently that came out was there was a thing that came out in Netflix that I'm in, but we're currently suing Netflix because of complicated story that has to do with licensing. Anyway, going back to the last one I was on before that was Beyond Skinwalker Ranch, where we got a UFO live on camera with us that flew right over us. I was out looking for puck wedgies with them, but as I'm fond of saying, what you go looking for in the Bridgewater Triangle is not necessarily what finds you.
Yep, you're right. I remember that episode, actually. You guys I remember where you were and everything in that episode. That was a good one. Beyond Skinwalker Ranch. Check that one out. They went to the Bridgewater Triangle to find some activities on a puck wedgie. And like you said, you ended up running into a UFO.
In 4K.
Right, in 4K. Yeah, convincing, right? No, it was pretty awesome. But Gene, also, I want to get to Gene real quick. Gene, tell everybody where they can find you as well.
I'm just on Facebook and Instagram. I'm not big on the social media thing either.
What's the name of the damn cat one?
Yes, cat. I have a Facebook group, the Eastern Ghost Cat Research.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Eastern Ghost Cat Research with the one and only, what the hell, Gene Tewksbury.
Gene, did you get the little link I sent you?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's going on here?
Yeah, well, look at that. Researchers working together. Isn't that weird? Only here at BanterWithRichieB.
The horror.
The horror of it. Imagine that. We're all being nice to each other and nobody's gatekeeping. Really weird. Sharing stuff. Wow. Woo!
Man, that burns my ass.
Crazy, right? Sam,
that's not, you want to find, that makes me mad because we're doing science. Well, science, we have this thing called peer review. That means you put out what you find so other people can review it, add to it. If you're sitting there, it's mine. Yeah. What good is it doing everybody else?
Not that we shared it tonight and we found more stuff on a video
I
had seen 100 times. We right here in front of live on the show. We found more stuff on that same video. absolutely right by doing that. Gatekeeping is not working, right, Gene?
That's right. It's not that flash. I never saw that flash. I've watched that video a ton of times, and when Jess mentioned that flash, I was like, "What?" And then it's bam, it's right there.
I never seen
May,
it
may I
either.
say that it's getting dark out. You know how usually at a certain point of the day, when it's coming nighttime, that they give off that like shine, that eye shine.
Oh,
Rich,
yeah.
what do you think?
What, that light like that? But that was a big flash. The whole thing looked like someone blew up an M80 on the other side of the bush, though. It was like a pop, like a flash.
He put his head up and then put his head down with the flash. I mean, it's
I don't know what, dude. I don't know what to make of that, dude. Meaning you talking about the color of his fur?
No, I'm talking about the
like. What are you talking? Like a cloak?
No.
What he say? Oh, the top
and put it down.
All right, but you
flash. That's what I'm guessing.
Oh, I don't know.
What was
That's
the
an interesting
temperature at the time? Do you know?
Oh shit! God damn!
It was
hot.
It was like it was like 80 degrees still. It was hot.
About like
a high amount of humidity. Okay.
Yeah, it was humid.
Static discharge.
Yeah, it was humid.
Yeah.
Think about it. All right. What winds up happening? Hair collects ions of a particular charge. You move it in the air, that if it's a different charge, will create a flash. Now, here's what's interesting. Certain parts of electrical discharge are not able to be seen by the eye, but cameras can pick it up. That's how you know your little remote that you use to change your television? It's emitting a flash of light that is not seen by the eyes, but the emitter emits it, and the detector on the TV will pick it up. Same idea. All right, Matt's going to shut up again.
Tell everybody what do you, Matt? What do you do for work?
Well, I may be working for. I just did an interview on Monday. I may be working for a.
No, but what's your career? What?
Analytical chemistry, molecular biology, and genetic engineering.
Yeah.
Does that help?
I always thought, you're a scientist.
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah, he's a scientist, everybody. There it is. Cat out of the bag, witches in the church, everybody run. Cats and dogs living together. Chaos.
Yes.
Hysteria.
Let's just say I might be working for a university in the next few weeks.
Well, we wish you
associate director of laboratory operations.
Oh damn! Well, we wish you the best for that, my friend. We know.
Yeah,
me too.
You're
yes, good luck.
So I become a professor.
Grease lightning, professor. Go grease lightning. He's all. Go grease lightning.
Sam could be like Marianne.
All right, hurry up.
Be Gilligan. I'll be the skipper.
The skipper too. Millionaire and his wife. The movie star. All right, now you're showing my age. Stop it. This will be my birthday show, but we don't have to talk about my age. All right. Damien says we carry the same gene as a salamander that can regrow limbs if we can turn. Whoa.
Correct.
Yeah, Damien.
They're actually working on that kind of stuff now. They are using what is called CRISPR-Cas9. Wow. CRISPR-Cas9 is the name of the type of gene editing program.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
We've already got fish that glow in the dark by changing around their genes and stuff like that. I've made a particular, basically, it's a small microorganism type of bacteria. I made it produce sugar. And then I made another one that produces the same protein that is used in spider silk. And we were developing that for body armor and stuff.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I have fun
at
work sometimes.
Yeah. That's insane. All right. Well, thank you. Like ball lightning. Also, I've seen that you can almost feel the static in the air around you. The hair on your skin stands up. Yeah, and it's all. I guess it's all relative in a sense, right?
No, yeah. I mean,
spiders
that spin glow in a dark web. That can be done. Don't laugh. You can actually do that.
Oh no, he means serious. We're laughing. When your IQ's right hovering around maybe 99, you laugh. When it's not, you're serious. That's the difference. Okay. I'm like, yeah, yeah. He's an 87. Well, that's awesome. I love it. No, that's good stuff. You and Damien would get along great. Damien Smith, Matt Moniz, Damien Smith. Damien's over in Edinburgh, Scotland. He's a friend of ours, and he's always on the side. And he adds a lot to the show, and actually was just moving through Messenger, sending stuff too. And so what I'm going to do, because it's my birthday show, and now I was going to do an early night, and then it turned into a late night. Wow, that's weird on my show, right? Gene's over there. Gene is over there covered up with like 32 blankets or something. What's going on, Gene? You all right over there? I thought you get a little chilly.
No, I'm fine.
Are you cold? You sure?
I'm fine. Right. Yeah, I'm fine.
She's very serious.
I don't have a blanket on. I picked up a sweater at one point and just moved it.
Oh, I thought you were getting all snuggly, like, oh my God, this is cold in here.
No.
You know what I mean? Sam.
Yes.
Sam, that's right. Sam is the producer of Banter with RichiebB, that amazing. But there's other things that Sam does. Sam, tell everybody where they can find you and what else you do. Because weren't you making stuff for people recently, perhaps?
Oh, yeah. So you can, okay, so you can.
She locked up on it.
What is it I do? What?
No.
She's like,
so
tell us about it.
Okay, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Sam's Pretty Paranormal. It's all the same. And Twitter, but I'm not over there that much. I just did a commercial for Ghost Girl Brandy. So definitely check that out. I'm filming like weddings, music videos, like I'm doing a bunch of stuff. So I got some stuff coming up. So
correct. Yes, you're being very humble. She has a degree in this stuff, and if you need anything done for your business or pleasure or whatever it might be, like a wedding or something like that, then reach out to Sam, and she can make you a crazy digital creation, and it's her business. That's what she does. So spread the word, and that's what's going down. Banter RichiebB podcast only takes 10% of whatever she makes. I promise, just 10%, nothing more. Right?
Right.
Oh wait, we didn't discuss that yet. I said the quiet part out loud. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have jack shit to do with that. Sam's amazing. Definitely check her out if you want a creation of some sort digitally for whatever you might be doing in life. Reach out to Sam from Sam's Pretty Paranormal. She's kick ass. We're blessed to have her not only as a producer but one of our family members who we love very much. So. Awesome. Sam, thanks for sitting in with us tonight. Appreciate it. The other guy, Wojo. You can't find Wojo anywhere except in the woods with me, holding hands when you're not looking.
Wearing no pants.
I have it. Oh,
yeah, we kind of look like what?
I have a birthday present for you. I forgot to mention it.
Oh, okay. Are you going to send it in my messenger? Is it a pic?
No, it's something I can say here.
Okay,
ready?
Go ahead.
I have a friend.
Yes.
He's working on getting a drone pilot license, but he needs opportunities to run the drone to build up hours for his course. I told him about you guys doing stuff out in the triangle, and he's got his drone, and he's willing to help go do drone stuff for you so he can build up hours for his course.
Oh,
free drone. free drone and drone operator.
Cool.
That's
like amazing. Yes, we need to hook up with him and get him up. Yes. The answer is yes, Matthew. Answer is yes.
Okay.
Are you sure it's not Wojo, Skip?
Excited.
Probably is. He's the favorite.
Yeah. Well, Joe's over there like, woohoo!
But the deal is, I got to get you out in the woods with him, though, at least once. Got to get Matthew out in the woods with us. Matt Moniz needs to go out in the woods with us one time.
Yes, he does. And back in the show, too.
Yeah, I think you should put him in.
If everything works right, and I land this gig at the college, I can write my own time. Got what I'm saying? Nice. As long as I'm not dealing with classes or people blowing the lab up,
Right.
Which happens more often
this
than
is
you
what
think.
we'll do.
But yeah.
No, thanks. I'd rather not think. So Wojo can carry you.
Yeah.
No, what I need is a decent set of boots. Walking around
right.
in the woods in cowboy
remember that,
boots.
Wojo? Remember that? I said, you can't come out here with those things. You remember that? It's just remember the boots?
Yeah, the cowboy boots I was wearing. Yeah, that's not made for walking around in the woods.
What size are your boots?
10.5.
All right.
Well, that's consider that done. Consider
that
done.
You like my
listen, listen, no, time out. We're gonna donate to science. Tis. I made a funny on my birthday party. Love it.
Give it away.
All right, cool. So Denny, look at Denny. Denny goes, let's set something up for September. What do you mean September? You hear this guy?
Buddy.
Yeah, you spelled it a couple of weeks wrong, jerk.
Wrong month.
Last comment of the night. If anyone is seeking a village idiot, my call lines are always open and available. Please reach out to Kurt W75. Love all you guys. Happy birthday, Richie. Thank you so much, Kurt, for hanging with us. Appreciate it.
What?
Matt,
the other
and everybody in the chat. What?
You didn't get the rest of it, Wojo.
I'm sorry. It wasn't your birthday. It said happy birthday, Richie. I want to say happy birthday.
Yeah. All you girls just skipped by. You didn't see. I know he did. I know he did.
Oh my God.
So anyways, back to the show. Where'd he go?
I was gonna say, what happened?
Oh, he must.
Hey, Derek.
There we go.
Left.
Son of a bit. Oh, I'm back.
You're back? I'm just kidding. All right. Wojo, always awesome to see you. Gene and Sam. All right. You feel better now about things? I was trying to move it along here. It's 8:32. I got nothing to do, and I got to hurry up and go do it. All right.
Yeah,
so mind your business.
All
right. Bunch of jerks. All right.
Well,
Andy's going, I throw your ass off my show because that's what I do, because I love the Wojo. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Thank you for celebrating my birthday with me. It's not something I typically do, like I said, but with the 4th of July coming, it was a nice little break in between. And just get to hang with friends and go over some evidence together and kind of pick it apart. We actually found some extra things. I got some great surprises. My producer came in and sat with me tonight. My friend Gene came and sat with me tonight. And then Matt Moniz shows up. What? One time, Wojo. Go ahead, go. What? You go that high, Wojo? What? I'm so sorry I asked that. I want to thank everybody on the side for joining us tonight. I really appreciate all your input. You guys are absolutely part of this team and part of this podcast. It is interactive when we're live in the woods, and it's interactive when we're right here in the studio. I just totally appreciate your input. I really, really do. I'm super pumped for that. It's something that you really don't see anywhere else. You get your questions that you get asked, and kudos to everybody. That's the way they do their thing. But this has kind of evolved on its own. And I just love how organic it is. And you guys on the side make that happen. Everybody except Ron. Ron, you yourself. But but I love you. But he's very mean to me, okay? Shut up. And then he says, happy birthday, Richard. So follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, all Banter with Richie B. Hit the notify button so you know when we go into the woods live. Thank you for everybody's input. We will not be here next week. As you know, it's 4th of July. God bless America. And make sure you celebrate safely twice now because I was mean to him. Happy birthday, Richard. Hope you all have a good week's break. Love you, Ronnie. I've known Ronnie 150 years. We were both demons together and vampires. So I want to thank everybody for being here. We'll let you know when we're going live again. We got to go. We got that print. We got to cast. Wojo and I will discuss it and watch for a live event on the YouTube. So just tell them that you're waiting, right? So just do that, and that'll get that algorithm going and let everybody else here know that we're about to go out. Damian Smith over in Scotland, you were a rock star. Eldam Bear Claw, appreciate you tonight. Jean, you got a nice gift from her tonight.
Yes,
so,
I did.
Herb, we all love you, man. We're all thinking of you. Baby Jack, I love you, mama. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody keep climbing. Wojo, get us the hell out of here because that's what you do.
Yeah, that's right, Rich. And by the way, everybody, buy the merch. Check out this cool stuff. We love yous. And remember, we are home of the boom.
Yeah, I'll see you in a couple.